Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Generation Millennium. I'm your host, Jeffrey of Madness, and we have a little bit something different today. We're playing Let's Go Pikachu at the moment. And if you're wondering why that is, it's because just a couple days ago, as of the recording of this episode, Pokemon Go had a community day for Bulbasaur, which is a classic Pokemon Go event, hence the name of the title. And I'm actually happy they did that because now I can actually catch shiny Bulbasaur that I transferred over here to my Let's Go save file because, well, for those of you who don't know about the Let's Go games, shiny hunting these games is quote-unquote easy to set up, but the RNG is still not in your favor, so you could sit there for days on end and still not get the shiny you're looking for even though you have everything set up, so yeah. And if you're wondering how in the world, in about 2 days, I managed to get a Bulbasaur that I just transferred over from Saturday, and as of recording this is Monday, as well as my Ivysaur over here to level 70, and the Venusaur to level 100. Well, believe it or not, hunting on the species candy, in this case Bulbasaur candy, was rather tedious. And I needed to transfer over like 250 Bulbasaur from my Pokemon Go account. Most of them I caught during the community, and the others I just caught and saved up just for this special occasion when I would finally actually transfer my Pokemon over. And now, I'm making this episode because I want to now take on the Master Trainers. So to start things off, we have the Bulbasaur Master Trainer, although between all three of them, they all have essentially the same moveset. So, the Let's Go games are based off of Pokemon Yellow, but also just the Gen 1 games in general. And for those of you who don't know about Gen 1, the movesets back then were pretty lackluster. So in the Let's Go games, they updated the movesets, but they're still somewhat Gen 1-ish, I guess you can call them. In which most Pokemon, they don't have much in terms of their move coverage. So Sludge Bomb is of course a newer move, but since it's pretty much the strongest special attack, poison type attack available in these games, that's why I taught it to the Bulbasaur line here. Because for those of you who don't know about type matchups, Poison is super effective against Grass, but not very effective against Poison, which is the Bulbasaur line's type matchup. Well, I mean just their typing in general. But since that's how Poison works against these two types, when used against Bulbasaur, it'll just deal neutral effective damage. And since Sludge Bomb is also a poison type move and Bulbasaur is also poison type, it gets the same type attack bonus, so that's why it's a standard attack here. Growth is just there to boost the special attack of Sludge Bomb. And then Leech Seed and Powder are just there out of move obligation because honestly, the only two moves you need are Sludge Bomb and Growth. Especially when, remember when I said I transferred over 250 Bulbasaur from Pokemon Go into my Let's Go? Yeah, I used those Bulbasaur to grind out the species candy for Bulbasaur candy. And I managed to get, you don't need exactly 600 because you need 200 per Pokemon. So between these three I got, I don't know, maybe around 575 to 600 Bulbasaur candy to max out their AVs. And for sure those of you who don't know about the awakening values, they're essentially Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee's version of the Eevee effort value training system. Except it's different because now you can boost up their stats. Although, even with boosted stats, the one thing that Let's Go games are similar when they're faithful to the original Pokemon Yellow is that there are no held items and abilities in these games. So it kind of reminds me of the Pokemon Origins spin-off anime, in which, like for example, you saw like Giovanni's Rhyhorn use Thunderbolt to take down Red's Jolteon, which is not supposed to happen because Jolteon is supposed to have Volt Absorb. But since that's the Gen 1 anime, and also you saw how that Giovanni's Rhyhorn managed to take down like 5 members of Red's team. I suspect because, if you want to go off of like video game logic, his Rhyhorn was not only high level, but also had 200 AVs and pretty much all his stats, which is why it was like so much faster. His special attack stat was boosted like heck. Which is how like a 200 AV on the right horn. Thunderbolt was able to take down the Jolteon, which is supposed to be not very effective, but yeah, that's pretty much how you can explain that, how that happened. Which is also how you can explain how my Pokemon here have extremely high stats, so enough exposition. Let's get into the actual battle here. I decided to save my game immediately in front of the Bulbasaur Master Trainer. Oh, you need some more in the menu. There we go. Hey, come on. And for those of you who don't know, when you're playing, like, recording when your game's attached to the dock like this, there we go. You're pretty much forced to play with the Joy-Con. So if you're trying to like catch Pokemon, this can be a little bit irritating because it's usually easier in handheld mode. And navigating around is also a bit irritating as well. There's his Bulbasaur. Yeah, shiny Bulbasaur. So turn 1, use growth. Boost my attack and special attack stat. He's probably going to do the same thing, I think. Oh no, he went straight for the attack. Also, something interesting you should know about the Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur Master Trainers too. I think their movesets are pretty much the same. But they actually have Growth, Double Edge, and Sludge Bomb, and they will use either Double Edge or Sludge Bomb when they detect, like, the AI will detect like which one of your Pokemon's stats are lower than the other. So if your defense stat is lower, then they'll go for Double Edge, and if your special defense is lower, then they go for Sludge Bomb. At least that's how it works in my experience. So it could be different here. That did a nice amount of damage. And he's down. And you do not get any experience from that battle or money. But the main point of defeating the Master Trainer is because when you defeat them, you get rewarded with the title for that particular Master Trainer. So, just in time, my music just went through the victory animation there, or I think that's like the item animation. But anyway, that's the Bulbasaur Master Trainer, and I'll just cut out here, and I'll be right back once I find the Ivysaur Master Trainer. And we are back. This took me a while to find the Ivysaur Master Trainer in like 15 minutes because apparently this is on Route 14, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, this is Route 14, looking at my notes over here, which is to the right of Fuchsia City, which is how you can reach it. I should probably mention that the Bulbasaur Master Trainer is on Route 4 on the left side of Cerulean City, so you probably have to use like a Charizard, Aerodactyl, or Dragonite to fly over there to make it easier, so you don't have to like surf to take the long way around, because that could take a little bit longer. But I guess I also should have used the flying to get over here as well, because apparently I missed out like pretty much every single trainer on this route, which is why it took me a while to get over here. Thankfully I cut that part out so you guys have to watch it, but I had to deal with it, which was a bit irritating. But anyways, Ivysaur Master Trainer. Let's go, pal. And I actually looked up on Cerebi. As it turns out, the Bulbasaur Master Trainer actually, rather than Double Edge, has Takedown. But then the Ivysaur Master Trainer here, yep, he has Sludge Bomb, Double Edge, and Growth. So, just like with the Bulbasaur one, use Growth on turn 1. Let's see what he'll do. And Yuri is going straight on the offensive, huh? Wait a minute, did he take any recoil damage from that? Oh wait, that was that Sludge Bomb? Huh, for some reason I thought I saw him like charge forward. Actually, give me a minute, I need to adjust my headphones. Look like you're a bit more tanky. Good thing about this is because we're both poison types, we can't get poisoned by Sludge Bomb. And there's the Ivysaur Master Trainer down. No experience, no money, no Pokeballs here, or nothing from these battles except the titles. And I don't think I'll actually need to cut out for this next section because I have a general idea of where the Venusaur Master Trainer is. Although, I guess you can now get to see the visually impaired version of my run-through because now I'm blindly gonna try to get to my next destination. Ooh, that's not where I wanted to go. Although I guess it also gives me an excuse to just play more music in the background. Let's see. That says Viridian City. Here we head more this way. Up. Victory Road. So he is technically here on, what is this, Route 23? Yeah, it says Route 23, but you just need to fly to Indigo Plateau for this. Because they're all outside of Victory Road in this area. So we put Venusaur in front. And I think it is around here somewhere. I believe the Charizard and Blastoise Master Trainers are also in this vicinity somewhere. Well, this is the embarrassing you get to see me just blundering around, but hey, visually impaired person. Oh, wait, is this it? Wait, he says this here is the... You are the Venusaur Master Trainer. Wait. How come the battle's not starting? Oh, it looks like the Charizard in front. Let's see. Here we go. There we go. That must be a little embarrassing. You can roast me down in the comments if you so desire. Also, fun things to note is that whenever you're battling against the Master Trainers, it may sound like the old trainer battle theme you're listening to, but in reality it's a remix version of the trainer battle theme. I guess you could say it's maybe higher pitched. And wow, you're just going to turn defensive there, pal. Well then, don't mind if I do. Let's see how much a level 100 does. Oh wow, even level 100 with 1 growth only does that much? But 2 hits, there we go. And that's the power of using the species candies on these guys. It really makes getting through these battles a lot, I wouldn't say easier per se, but definitely helps out. Because if you don't, if you just try leveling up your Pokemon up to like level 65 to 70, which is on the same trainer as these Master Trainers, then you're gonna be in for a rough battle. Yes, I may as well show you some of the shiny Pokemon I already have acquired. So I guess your next comment of the day, if you want to comment down, maybe which group of shiny Pokemon you want me to do next, because I got the Charizard line finished, I got the Weedle line. I do not have the Pidgey line done, nor do I have the Squirtle line captured. I do have a shiny Pidgeotto, but it's on another save file, just getting ready to get species candies to level up, and I still need to get a shiny Pidgey to finish that line before I do that one. I got both shiny Rattata and Raticate. Funny enough, both of these guys I caught, like, shiny Rattata, I was not hunting this guy when I caught him. I was like just chaining other Pokemon, and then I found him on another route. And then for shiny Raticate, I think I got to like 3 or 4 shiny Raticates overall, because like Most people, they recommend that you shiny hunt Chansey, but for me, since I have a hard time catching those guys, I went for the next best thing I could find. So a high catch rate chain on Eradicate, and then with the experience multiplier with the 2 Joy-Cons you can use when throwing 2 balls simultaneously, I found that chaining Shiny Eradicate is just as useful as going after Chansey. And since these guys stand still, they're easier. And here's Puka, my partner Pikachu on the save file. I'm really hoping that they continue with the whole classic community day thing in Pokemon Go. Eventually I can catch Bulbasaur, maybe Pikachu. Those are 2 community days I missed out on originally, back in the day. Dratini would also be a nice one, because I currently have 1 Dratini shiny. I think I got that from like the Pokemon Go Tour event Kanto from last year. And I guess I could try going after Dragonite in this game. I just recently learned of a strategy that could very well be possible. Don't know how long it would take, but it's still possible. Shiny Sandshrew and Sandslash. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think the Sandshrew is also from the Go Tour Kanto event. And then this was originally a shiny Sandshrew I caught, then evolved. You're also from Go. This is probably a Nidoran I caught. Wait, what nature are you? Sassy. Yeah, you're likely just a random Nidoran I caught. Shiny Nidoking. This is also from Go. Probably just a male Nidoran. 2 shiny Vulpixes here. I'm getting ready to get species candy for these guys. This was an Oddish, I believe I caught it Route 1? I don't think I was even chaining this guy. I was just chaining something else. This was a Venom that I caught. Diglett and Dugtrio. Strangely enough, I was just chaining Diglett just for the sake of getting the species candies for these guys. But during that time, I think I was like one of my luckiest runs ever. I actually came across 2 shiny Diglett during that time of just getting their species candies, so yeah. Meow. Just Meowth. I think that's also from the Kanto Tour. This was a shiny Psyduck, I believe I caught. Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam, all from Pokemon Go. There was a Abra Community Day. I believe I caught these during that time. These from the Machop Community Day. This is a Bellsprout I caught on my Let's Go save file. Golem. This was the Geodude I caught back in Mount Moon. I don't recall if I was chaining Geodude for these guys, but if I was chaining Geodude, then I was just going for the tough candies. Dodrio and Dodrio. This is a similar situation to the whole Diglett scenario. Like I was just chaining these guys. Like I don't think I was even going for the Dodrio species candy. I think I was just going for the quick candies that these guys could drop. And yet, I caught 2 shinies. So, some luck there. This shiny Muck. I don't think I was going for Grimer chaining at that time, but I'm not complaining. This is, I think, from... Was it Community Day? Was Ghastly Community Day? Don't quite remember. But this Haunter was one that I caught evolved from a Ghastly I caught in-game. I was just chaining Ghastly for the sake of getting smart candies from them. I wasn't even going for their species-specific candy. Same goes for this Gengar. It was originally called a Ghastly. So this one, I believe I caught this during... it was either the Go Tour or the Community Day. Let's see, what date did I catch it on? But yeah. Drowsy and Hypno. I don't think I caught these guys during the actual Kanto Tour. I think these were just like random times that I caught these guys. But hey, I got them. I transferred them over. Here's shiny Cubo. And Hitmonlee. Hitmonchan, this one was definitely from the Go Tour. But then this shiny Hitmonlee, I think I was chaining like Machop. Like just for the sake of getting this species candy, or maybe I was going after Rhyhorn. It was in Victory Road anyway. And I just saw like sparkles off the side of my screen. I didn't know if it was a shiny Pokemon or not, but I was like, I just ran into it anyway, just for the sake of checking anyway. And it turns out it was a shiny Hitmonlee. So yeah, I caught this guy pronto. Rhyhorn. Right on, both of those are from the Rhyhorn Community Day, I believe. Tangle is from the Kanto Tour. Shiny Scyther. I think this was also during the Kanto Tour, but this was actually like not during the actual Kanto Tour itself, but like rather like there's raids going on. I needed a Scyther in my Pokemon Go account just for the sake of evolving it to Scizor for like I think it was like the Miltank research tasks. But then when I caught it and I checked it and I saw a shiny, my mouth just dropped. So I wasn't complaining about that one. This was from the Electabuzz Community Day, Magmar Community Day. This is from the Magikarp Community Day, and you probably know something a little bit different about their nicknames. I just couldn't help myself. Especially, I couldn't help myself even more to get these guys to level 100. Now, this Lapras, I believe I hatched this from an egg in Pokemon Go. And again, when I saw this thing was shiny, my jaw just dropped. So I was happy to transfer this over because I don't know if the gift Lapras you can get can be shiny hunted. But Lapras is also like a rare spawn in like the water routes around Seafoam Island, so I was happy to get this one to save myself time. This shiny Ditto's the shiny Ditto you can get from the Kanto Tour if you completed like the first research task, the one before the 151 task, so that's how I transferred this one over. And then a while back there was a 2-day community day for Eevee, so I caught shiny Eevee here. Actually, no, wait. No, I got the shiny Eevee from something else. This was not from the community day. Although I did catch a bunch of shiny Eevees from that community day event. I'm actually on a different save file. I'm actually hunting for Eevee candies to get those guys ready. I'll transfer those guys in when they're ready. And this is from the Porygon community day. And this is a shiny Articuno. If you've seen like the little clips I've uploaded to my channel, this is from that other save file. I shiny hunter Articuno and caught it. And I believe this is also from the Kanto Tour or some other... Well, I just caught Chutini randomly. No, wait, if it wasn't from the community day, I think it was that one time after the Go Tour, which like Dragon-type Pokemon was to be more common spawning in Pokemon Go. I think I caught this Chutini during that time. And I think that's the rest. That's all my shinies. Oh, wait. Yep, that's all the shinies I have. So yeah, I just want to show off all the shinies I have. I do have more shinies. I got like 6 others on another save file. I'm just getting ready for training because as you can see, a lot of these guys, they still need preparation for training to face off their master trainers. But yeah, in the comments below, you can just probably say which one of these shinies you want to see me take on next. And I guess I'll just wrap up this episode a bit longer than I initially intended. But yeah, if you like this content, please drop a like, leave the comments down for which Pokemon you want to see or just anything else you want to talk about. If you like this content, subscribe. You can always change your mind down later if you don't. If you want to unsubscribe later. And also hit the notification bell so you get alerted whenever I drop any kind of video. And using the links down below, you can join my Discord server, which I'm pretty active on. I can answer any questions, do direct messages when you go through it. And also you can support me on Patreon, in which I can purchase more games that I could then stream, upload videos, buy better camera, etc. As well as follow me on places like Twitch. Let's see. I'm also getting ready to stream on Twitch. Wait, did I say Twitch and Twitter? I got tongue-tied there between those two names. But you can find the links down in the description. And hope you guys enjoyed your time here. Guess I'll see you all next time. Take care!